That was a nice one.
Drop right there.
Whoa! Yo! What's up, happy people? I'm Robert Arrington. That plane over there has my buddy Paul Thigpen in it. And we are getting ready to head down to Florida Keys. We're gonna go do an expeditionary trip about 200 miles from Key West on a place called Pulley Ridge. We're going out on a big epic boat called the Yankee Captain. I got my crew, Austin and Jordan.
I don't know where else you can go to get back to back to back to back to back to back. Top water bites.
I'm a little sleepy.
Hey,
I want to sleep.
I want to know something. Are you ready for 4 days on a boat?
Yeah, I am. It's going to be awesome.
We're loaded up. This is an awesome plane, by the way.
I'm glad you like it.
And I'm sitting here editing the show that we just filmed yesterday in St. Simon. So this is all. I mean, hey, we're just blessed to have the opportunity.
Yes, we are.
All right, y'all. We made it. What's up, bro? Got a lot to do today. We've got to be on the boat with all our gear rolling out at 1 p.m. So we've got a lot to do. First stop, West Marine. We need to pick up about 80 pounds of squid and a whole bunch of other stuff. This is the not so fun part about going on a trip like this. We got 4 days on the boat coming up.
How many?
Each of us brought a nice heavy spinning rod, cast some poppers, throw in butterfly jigs, whatever. Then we brought a conventional rod, which I brought a mag rod with a Talic 25 2-speed, something that I can drop down 400 or 500 feet, whatever. And we also brought an electric reel because we may be fishing out to 1,200 feet. You never know. So we got a little bit of everything. 4 days on that boat. It's a really cool place, man. Makes me think of my good friend, Captain Ralph Delph. God rest his soul. He was an innovator down here, the whole Delph family. And I've wanted to come down here and fish on this trip since I was about 10 years old. Back in 1986, my dad came down here with all his friends from Bergen to Basta. My dad won the pool with like a 57-pound black grouper. And from then till now, I've always wanted to come do this. Now I'm down here with my crew, Austin, Jordan, and I got my bro Paul Thigpen with us.
What y'all think? You like it?
It's gonna be a great time and I'm stoked you're with us. Let's go get set up. Good job, man. Hey.
That was pretty awesome.
Right there, boy.
30 years for that reel to finally catch a fish.
Hold on, tell them this story real quick. Show them the reel.
So when I was in high school, we got spooled on a 4-aught by a tarpon or a shark or something, me and some buddies. Only one of us had a job. And so after we got spooled, he went out to Kmart and bought this 9-aught pen 30 years ago. And to the best of my knowledge, that's the only fish it's ever caught.
That right there?
That one right there.
No! That is so awesome, man.
For me, I think this is definitely a once-in-a-lifetime trip. You keep saying that. And it's just, most people will never have this experience. And when you come out here and see this and the pure beauty of everything and the tranquility of it, the whole thing is
It's special, you know?
freaking all right, dude.
It's
all right, man. It's all right.
I was just talking to Captain Greg there, and he said, we're going to start fishing at around midnight. Some guys will be sleeping.
Right.
I'll be fishing at midnight. At
Me
midnight,
too.
I'm fishing. Hey, Greg. All right, you guys, so we just ran about 160 miles, whaling out here into the Gulf of Mexico. We stopped at our first spot. This is what I'm using for bait. I got a ballyhoo. I split it right down the middle, split the tail. I used a circle hook right up through the bottom of the chin, out the top. We're in about 250 feet of water, and I'm using about a 10-foot leader right now. Let me show you how I got this thing figured out. There you go. So you've got your lead on a little slider rig down here to a snap or to a ball bearing swivel, and then about 12 feet away, 10-12 feet away, you've got your bait. And then I'm using my just same trusty rod that I always use, just Mag's custom rod, Talica 25 2-speed. Great reel because it's super fast, but it's also got a ton of cranking power. Look at that, we just stopped. Look at the big houndfish right there in the water. So cool. As soon as the boat stopped, we've got all the lights on. Now fish are just gonna start coming around the boat. You know the cool thing about this, Paulie?
What's up?
We got 3 full days of fishing ahead.
Absolutely.
The first day basically was getting to the boat, getting situated. Oh, I just hit bottom. You feel that thump? Now, I'm just gonna gently as the boat drifts away, I'll bump the lead a little bit and let it sit. Bump it, let it sit. And all you're trying to do is you're just trying to make that little bait just flutter along the bottom. That's him. That's a nice one there. Got him. Literally, boys. That's why you, ooh, this is a nice fish here. That's why you make the run. That's why you come fish. That's why you do this. So when the boat stops, oh, dude, oh, come on, son. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. Ooh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Using 50-pound leader with a little 5/0 circle hook, so I don't want to put too much pressure on him. It's real important not to like high stick and try to do too much. Let that fish fight himself down there. Keep the pressure on. Get a crank when you can. That's why I love this Talica. It's super fast. Once you get his head coming, bring him to the hill. Come on, son. Polyfig pin.
Yes, sir.
What you think, brother?
Think you got something?
If I don't, this is one hell of a dream. What you think it is?
Acting like a mutton.
No, it's not a mutton.
I don't know. Grouper.
I say that as if I've ever done this out here before. My guess is it's not a mutton snapper. If it's a mutton, it fights way different than the fish back home. Now I've got his head sort of coming to me. Oh, it's fighting like a mutton now, sliding on me. Once you break his spirit and get him coming to the hill, you got to go ahead and bring him. I see color down there.
Nice fish.
What on earth?
Nice snapper. Not a big margate.
That'll be good. Super good. Look at that. Holy mackerel. That's the biggest dadgum grunt I've ever seen in my life.
What is that?
That is a gigantic grunt. It's a type of a margate. Wow. Look at this. See that circle hook hooked him right in the corner of the jaw? There you go. Man, I should have brought some grits. We make grits and grunts in the morning. I'm throwing him on ice, y'all. We're gonna figure out just how good to eat he is.